Hello, I welcome you all to today's lesson. So we are going to revise through the questions which I gave you yesterday. These are the questions that we are going to revise together. So let's see how we are going to answer them. Let's see how we are going to go about them. As usual, don't forget that you are not supposed to share this video. This is a video for those people that are under my online tuitions. So make sure you don't forget that you are not supposed to share this video to any person, a friend or a relative. Don't share. Okay, so the first question was telling us to find the value of x. This is the question. You are told to find x when the determinant is 8. This was our first question. So how can we go about this question? How can we answer such a question? The first thing that you need to do, or the first thing you need to put into consideration, is you get the matrix which is given. So that is the matrix. You get the matrix given. This is the matrix which is given. It's saying M. So M is equal to -4, -x. So you're having -x minus 2, -3, -1 plus x. That is what you are given. That's the matrix given. You know that this is the what? This is the major diagonal. So you multiply the major diagonal. -4 open bracket, -x plus -1 plus x. You say minus 3. Have you seen? So the minus which is attached to a 3 and this minus on the sign, on the formula, this becomes a positive here. Hope you've gotten the point. The minus which is here and the minus which is there, have you seen? You do that. You say open bracket, then you say -x minus 2, which is equal to the determinant. What is the determinant? The determinant is 8. You put your 8 there. That's what you are going to do. You start multiplying. So you start the multiplication. -4 times 1. -4 times -1, that is +4. -4 times x, that is -4x. 3 times -x, that's -3x. 3 times -2, that's +6, which is equal to 8. That's what you are supposed to do. After you reach there, then the next thing that you are supposed to do, you group the like terms. So this is 4. Say 4 plus 6, which is here, plus 6, minus 4x minus 3x, which is equal to 8. That's what you are going to do. After doing that, when you add here, what's the answer? The answer is 10. Negative, so you are adding. Same signs we said that you need to add. So when we add, we get -7x, which is equal to 8. Here you group the like terms. -7x remains this side. -7x remains this side, which is equal to 8. This is the positive. When it goes this side, it becomes -10, like that. So this is -7x is equal to. -7x is equal to what? When you subtract there, what answer you getting? You get -2. From there now you say over -7 over -7. -7 cancelled. You remain with x. X which is equal to, our x is equal to 2 over 7. That is your answer. That is the value of x. I believe that's the same value that most of us calculated. I just want us to revise through these questions to be sure and clear. So this is what you need to do. The answer is 2 over 7. So you get the same answer. You write the matrix. So how is the matrix going to be? So you know that it's 2 over 7. How is the matrix going to be? So the matrix, this is how the matrix is. The matrix is like this. This is the matrix which is there. So now M is going to be what? M is going to be -4 negative x is 2 over 7 minus 2. That's what we are going to have. Here we are going to have negative 3, negative 1 plus 2 over 7. That's the matrix we are going to have. So with this matrix that we formed, we evaluate this part so that we just have one thing. So if we evaluate this part, that is negative 2 over 7 minus 2. You put over 1 here. What is the lowest common denominator there? 7. 7 into 7, it is 1. 1 times negative 2, that's negative 2. Minus 1 into 7, it is 7. 7 times 2, 14. So 14, which is equal to, when you add there, you get negative 16 over 7. Negative 16 over 7. So that is your answer, negative 16 over 7. That's the one we are going to put there. So you love this part. You put negative 16 over 7. You are done with that. Then we also work out this part. That is negative 1 plus 2 over 7. Lowest common denominator there, it's what? 7. Here you put 1. What? 1 into 7? 7. 7 times negative 1, that is negative 7. You put plus. 7 into 7, 1. 1 times 2, it is 2. When you add there, what answer are you getting? You're getting negative 5 over 7. So this is the answer which is here. So you can just say negative 5 over 7 like that. Then I believe the next question was saying find the inverse. The next question was telling us to find the inverse of m. So we've done the substitution here. So the reason why I was doing those substitution, because I noticed that down there, the question was telling me to find the inverse. So I need to do these procedures. So I say m, this is what I'm going to do. M is equal to what? 1 over, so m negative 1, that's the sign for inverse, over the determinant of this particular matrix, negative 4, negative 16 over 7, we've got negative 3, negative 5 over 7, like this. So this is how you need to go about them. I believe someone is saying, why can't you just write decimal points here? No, just write it like this. It is well and fine. You say inverse is equal to 1 over, what's the determinant? The determinant was 8. You do that. After doing this, you know that in the major diagonal, positions will change. So negative 5 over 7 goes there. Negative 4 comes here. In the minor diagonal, this is the minor diagonal. You all know that this is the minor diagonal. In the minor diagonal, signs will change. This one becomes positive 3. This one becomes 16 over 17, like this. This is a 4 that is here. So this is what you need to do. This is your answer. So these are the procedures that we needed to do. These are the calculations that we are supposed to do. So let's make sure that we know how to go about this. Let's make sure that we answer them. I want everyone to get the point. I want everyone to understand each and every point that I'm illustrating with you here. So these are things that you need to know. These are things that you need to pay much attention to. So we need to conclude matrices. We are almost concluding. We just need to learn how to solve 1 or 2 equations related to matrices. But once you know this, you are home and dry. You can answer 3/4 of the questions that can come under matrices. So I also gave you another question. I remember giving you another question. The question was like this. So I'm going to write the question. So I'm going to love this part. The question was like this. A is equal to, it was 3 4, so 3 there, there is 4 here, 6, 1, 2, 3, like that. Then we add -1, 0, that's -1, -1, 0, and 1, like this. We also have b. B was equal to 3, 2, 1, -1, -2, -3. B was equal to that. So that's what we are supposed to do. So how can we work out that? How can you handle that part? The first question was saying find AB. This is AB. How can you find AB? How can you multiply these two? So how can you multiply these two? You say when you start multiplying these two, one thing that you need to consider is that what is the order of this matrix? What is the order of this matrix? The order of this matrix, this is a 3 by 3. So the order of that matrix, that is a 3 by 3. What is the order of this other matrix? The order of this other matrix, 1, 2, 3. That's a 3 by 2. So since these are the same, then we can multiply them. Our answer, this 3 comes down by the 2 which is here comes down here. So this is your answer. Your answer will be a 3 by 2. A 3 by 2 looks like this matrix which is there. So these are procedures that we needed to do. So I'll just answer this. I believe when I teach you how to answer this, then you can answer that other one. The transpose was very simple. These ones are simple matrices that we need to do. So once you know how to multiply this, then that one won't be a challenge or difficult to you. So tomorrow we need to finish up with matrices. I just want to see with the exercise that I'm going to give you how many people are going to work out correctly. Then I see that okay, people have understood. We can now conclude the topic. And before we conclude, there is always a test that I get to give you. So these are things that you need to know. These are things that you need to understand. So let's multiply this. Let's multiply. How can you multiply now? You start the multiplication. So you write the two matrices. We've got 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, -1, 0, 1. Then we also have this one, which is 3, 2, 1. -1, that's -1. So -1, -2, -3, like this. This is what we are given. So you want to multiply these. So I told you that you get this. This is a law. You multiply it against that column. This is what we'll be doing. So you are on top. Multiply it with that. This times that. 3 times 3, that's 9. So we are now talking about the answer here. 3 times 3, that's 9. So you put your 9 there. You say plus 1 times 2, that's 2. Plus -1 times 1, that's -1. You do that. So I'm done there. The same law against that. So I'm still on top. I will write it here. 3 times -1, -3. 1 times -2, so plus -2. -1 times -3, that's +3. So plus +3, like that. I do this. This is what I'm going to do. I move to this one which is there. Against these two, this is what I'll be doing. 4 times 3, 12. Plus 2 times 2, 4. Plus 0 times 1, 0. This same one against that one which is there. 4 times -1, -4. 2 times negative 2, that's negative 4. So plus negative 4 plus 0 times 3, that's a 0. So this is how you need to be doing all these. You move to this one, which is here. 6 times 3, that's 18. Plus 3 times 2, that's 6. Plus 1 times 1, 1. This same one against the last one, which is a 3, this is 6. 6 times negative 1, negative 6. 3 times negative 2, so plus negative 6. 1 times negative 3, negative 3, so plus negative 3. So I believe this is what we did. This is what I wanted you people to do. Then finally, what's your answer? Here when you add, this is 11 minus 1, that's 10. So there you get 10. 16. 15. So not 15, 25. This is when you add there. This is 24, 25. There, what's the answer? You get negative 5 plus 2, that's plus 3, that's negative 2. Here, what's the answer? Negative 8. Here, what's the answer? So you are just 12 plus 3, 15. Then you maintain the negative. Since this is a negative, negative, negative. So this is your answer. These are things that you needed to do. So just like this, once you know what is happening, then everything becomes simple. Automatically everything becomes simple. So I believe this is what we answered. So let's try to practice even that one. The same way I'm answering, this is the same way in which you are supposed to answer. So I'll give you another week. I see how we are improving. I see how we are getting the concept. So we are going to end here. Let me give you another question. I see how we are getting the concept. So this work should be submitted. The work that I'm about to send should be submitted before 21 hours. It's a simple work, so you submit before 21 hours. So let's submit just before 21 hours. Before 21 hours, you submit.